Hey everyone, today I am making a delicious batch of apple pie cruffins. This is the perfect combination of a flaky croissant and a muffin, and it's filled with cinnamon apples and just a little bit of Crown Royal apple whiskey. So let's get started. So first of all, what I'm going to be doing is using my KitchenAid, and I'm going to be peeling 6 medium Granny Smith apples. There's also a corer in here, but I'm going to do that by hand and show you each way to complete this process. So after these apples are peeled, I'm going to be adding them to a bowl of water that has about a fourth cup of lemon juice to keep them from browning. The next thing I'm going to be doing is using my apple corer, and that will split each apple, and then I'm going to be cutting them up into small pieces. So Granny Smith apples are perfect for this recipe because there's like this tartness that balances the sweetness for the filling. So while I was making this recipe, I realized that I needed to double up on my ingredients. So what you're going to need to do is have the skillet on medium heat, and then you're going to add in 1 stick of butter, which is 8 tablespoons. You're going to also add in 1.5 cups of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. You're going to stir that up, and then the next thing you're going to be doing is adding in some Crown Royal apple whiskey, and you're just going to add in 1 tablespoon of this, and this just is to make it like more of an apple flavor. You can skip this, but I really suggest you add it. The next thing that you're going to do is stir in the apples and simmer them for about 5 minutes on medium low, and then you're going to remove them from the heat. Now what you're going to do is lightly add some flour to a work surface, and you're going to roll out 2 pastry sheets. Now if these sheets are frozen, just thaw them based on what the package directions are, and then you're just going to roll them out, and you're going to use like a pizza cutter or maybe even just a knife, and you're going to slice these pastry sheets into 9 squares, and that's per sheet. Okay, friends, a lot of the tools I use for my cooking videos come from Dice. They're practical, easy to use, and help make food prep a whole lot easier. Whether I'm chopping, grating, or prepping ingredients, these are the tools I reach for regularly. They even have measuring cups and food scales for exact measurements. And for your next barbecue, check out their tongs and digital thermometers. If you're looking to upgrade your kitchen tools, be sure to visit their Amazon store. And before checking out, use this promo code PLUSSIZE20 to get 20% off. Now let's get back to the recipe. So the next thing you're going to be doing is adding some nonstick spray to your muffin pan, and then you're going to add like 2 pastry sheets per muffin pan, container, so that you can add your apple pie filling in there. So first what I'm going to do is just add the apples, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of that apple pie juice on top. But I'm going to reserve some of it because I'm going to be pouring it on top of the cruffins once they are finished baking. Now you can shape these a little because you don't want that filling to like run over into the pan. I'm also going to be adding this muffin pan into a larger like aluminum pan so that I'm not worried about any filling spilling over. So after baking this at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes, this is how it's going to look. They're golden brown, they're puffed up, and I'm going to be using a spoon to pop them out and add them to this dish. I'm going to pour that remaining sauce on top and dust them with this powdered sugar. So these apple pie cruffins are buttery, they're sweet, they're packed with cinnamon apple goodness. They're perfect for breakfast, brunch, or dessert. This recipe can be found on my website at plussizeinchicago.com. And if you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like this video and follow or subscribe. I'll see you next time.